Guys and gals, here we go. Order of operations. It may sound like you are becoming a surgeon, and in some ways you will. You will learn how to do operations on long equations. This is very important because you will need it very often. Basically, anytime you have multiple operations. By operations, we mean things like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and so forth. The more mathematics you will see, the more this will become a second nature, but it is important to build a solid foundation. Let's start. We first state the steps without any explanation. We will see how they work exactly during the examples that follow. Step 1. Parentheses. Step 2. Exponents. Step 3. Multiplication and division. Step 4. Addition and subtraction. Let's put the steps on the left for a reference. The first thing to solve is 3 plus 2 minus 6. This might not seem too hard, but we will still use all the steps. As I said, building foundation is important. We do not see any parentheses nor any exponents. If you do not know what exponents are, do not worry, you will see them in other videos. We do not have any multiplications or divisions, so we arrive at step 4. We have both plus and minus, so where to start? Do we work from left to right or the other way around? It doesn't matter. So the order of the steps is very important, but the order inside a step does not matter. By that we mean that inside step 4, it does not matter whether we first add and then subtract or the other way around. We will demonstrate this, so we see for ourselves. Let's first do the addition. 3 plus 2 is 5, so we are left with 5 minus 6, which equals minus 1. Now again, the same problem, but we start with the subtraction. 2 minus 6 is minus 4, so we are left with 3 plus minus 4, which is again minus 1. We see that in both cases we got the same answer as we would expect. So just to be sure, we rephrase it again. The order between steps is very important, but the order inside one step, such as within step 4, does not matter. We will see this again with multiplication and division in the next example. Next example. 3 times 6 divided by 2. In most videos we use a horizontal line to indicate division. Just for now we will use the column. We again go over all the steps. We do not have any parentheses, neither do we have any exponents. But we do have multiplication and division, so let's start working with step 3. Again, we show that the order of operations between those two does not matter. Let's first do multiplication. 3 times 6 is 18, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. So we can conclude that 3 times 6 divided by 2 equals 9. Now again, just to demonstrate that we can also first divide, we do the computations in the reversed order. Then 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And we are left with 3 times 3, which of course also equals 9. Now we have seen how to do steps 3 and 4, let's get to an example with both. We have 3 plus 2 times 6. We go through the steps, like always, and we see we do not have any parentheses and also no exponents. But we do have multiplication. 2 times 6 is 12, and all multiplications and divisions are now done. So we are left with the adding. Three plus 12 is 15. So we can conclude that 3 plus 2 times 6 is 15. A new example, again with both multiplication and addition. Try to keep up with the example. So, Minus 4 times 3 plus 8 is minus 4. Ouch, this looks hard. 3 plus 5 times minus 5 minus minus 4. That is a long exercise. But do not worry, we just follow the steps. This time we do have parentheses, so we look at what we find inside them. Now note that for the inside we again look at the steps. There are no further parentheses inside the parentheses, nor any exponents. We do not have any multiplications or divisions, so we arrive at the fourth step. Minus minus 4 looks annoying, but it equals plus 4. If you are not familiar with this, please take a look at the video about the number line. This video covers all you need to know. So we have minus 5 plus 4, and that equals minus 1. So inside the parentheses we are all done. No exponents, but we do have multiplication. If you haven't worked with parentheses a lot, this might seem as a surprise, but if there's no operator sign, such as a plus or a minus or a dot, we interpreted the number in front of the parentheses as a multiplication with whatever is inside. So in this case we have 5 times minus 1, which is minus 5. Now all that is left is the addition, and 3 plus minus 5 is the same as 3 minus 5, and that equals minus 2. Well done. To finalize this video, we have a hard one left to do and we leave it up to you. So please pause your video and try this one for yourself to see if you have got it all down. And if you press play afterwards, you will see all the steps. Do not worry if you make a mistake or two, you need to practice and this is a hard exercise. We have minus 4 times 2 plus 1 plus 3 times 2. Pause now and good luck. Now you can check if you have done everything in the right order. Now you're familiar with the order of operations. This order is important since you will need it a lot. So it is important to get this down. And if you are in any doubt, just check this video out again to get back on track. Please subscribe and see you in the next one.